From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, November 24th, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. Just in time for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and other holiday season activities, work has been completed on Rapid City's downtown parking structure. The entire facility, including the east and west stairwells, will be open to the public. The project began last January with needed repairs and renovations aimed at improving the structural integrity of the parking structure and improving the stairwells. City Parking Enforcement Division Manager Anna Gilligan says, "We very much appreciate the public's patience during the construction period. The final result is a facility that has been upgraded with safety features and needed renovations in both the parking and stairwell areas." Even though we had a dusting of snow yesterday, the Rapid City Fire Department is reminding people to be cautious this holiday weekend with dry conditions outside. Wednesday afternoon, crews were called to extinguish several bushes on fire near some structures. The RCFD says there were no injuries or damage, but are warning everyone that with how dry it is, a fire can quickly spread. In news from the nation and the world, a 4-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas has begun. The deal sets the stage for the release of dozens of hostages held by militants and Palestinians imprisoned by Israel. It also allows sorely needed aid to start flowing into Gaza. There were no reports of fighting in the hours after the truce began today. That promised some relief for Gaza's 2.3 million people who have endured weeks of Israeli bombardment and dwindling supplies of basic necessities. The deal also offers some hope to families in Israel worried about loved ones taken captive during Hamas' October 7th attack. That assault triggered the war. Palestinian authorities say the first exchange would involve swapping 39 Palestinian prisoners for 13 Israeli hostages. A Kyiv official says a Russian attack using cluster munitions has killed 3 people in a suburb of Ukraine's southern city of Kherson. The deaths bring to at least 6 the number of civilians killed in the war over the previous 24 hours. Ukraine's interior minister says 5 people were wounded in the heavy shelling of a Kherson suburb during the afternoon. He said more than 60 residential and infrastructure buildings were damaged in the attack. Cluster munitions, a type of bomb that opens in the air and releases smaller bomblets across a wide area, are being used by both Russia and Ukraine in the war. Expect big discounts and other enticements to lure shoppers to stores for Black Friday, but retailers worry those may not be enough. Consumers are coming under pressure as their savings dwindle and their credit card debt grows. And although they have gotten some relief from easing inflation, many goods and services like meat and rent are still far higher than they were just 3 years ago. The National Retail Federation, the nation's largest retail trade group, expects shoppers will spend more this year than last year, but their pace will slow given all the economic uncertainty. The group has forecast that the U.S. holiday sales will rise 3 to 4% for November through December, compared with a 5.4% growth of a year ago. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Cloudy with a few flurries possible in 23. 17 for the low tonight. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and 37. It'll be windy and 40 for Sunday. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, November 24th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of the Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jaquess. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great weekend.